In this video, we're going to talk about the dangers associated with overpricing your home. Hi, I'm Chris Madden with Christian Saunders Real Estate. I'm here to answer all your real estate related questions, whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate here in Luzerne County, PA. The first couple weeks are the most important when listing a house. You have the most eyes on it. It's a new property. Everyone looks when there's a new property on the market. In this highly competitive market, people have alerts, so they're alerted, new listing in such and such town. So they're checking it, they're looking at it. There's lots of views, lots of showing, lots of buzz. If you overprice your house, you go past that. And the buzz kind of wanes and you no longer have that. And then as you get 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks on the market, then people start to think, how come no one bought that house? What's wrong with that house? If other people aren't trying to buy that house, there's probably something wrong with it. And it creates red flags, whether real or not in the buyer's mind. That property becomes somewhat stigmatized, and that hurts as far as creating a buzz, getting multiple offers, and getting your house sold. Experience and data dictates that the first couple weeks a house is on the market is the most important time and the most successful time to get in front of the most amount of buyers. After a few weeks on the market, that interest kind of wanes and it's harder and harder to get more showings and interest. So by overpricing your house and people not looking at it because it's priced too high, you're kind of wasting that prime time in order to get the most buyers in, the most interest, the most offers. So by overpricing your house, as the time stays on the market, what happens is people start to think, how come that house hasn't sold? Is there something wrong with that house? Oh, there must be something wrong with that house. And whether that's true or not, perception in the eyes of the buyers out there is what's going to drive whether or not you get an offer. And so by overpricing your house, you're doing yourself a disservice, making your house stay in the market longer, which we'll see later on in this video leads to lower offers. So going back to that, the longer it's on the market, the worse it is. Here's some data from the NAR. If the house is on the market for less than 2 weeks, you have a 70 to 85% chance of getting full asking price or better. Now, if you overprice it and you're on 5 to 8 weeks, you go down to a 23% chance of getting a full asking price or offer, and you're 2 times more likely to have to offer buyer incentives. Now, this is where it gets bad. If you're on for more than 4 months, 16 plus weeks, you only have a 9% chance of getting full asking price, and you're 3 times more likely to have to offer buyer incentives. Another huge con, especially when we're talking about getting in front of the eyes of the buyers, is search parameters. 99% of people start searching for a house online on their phones, all of the websites that you all know. The problem is with overpricing your house, it gets put into a different category. So now you're competing with houses that might be newer, bigger, nicer, in nicer communities than your house, and the people actually looking to buy in your community aren't seeing those in their search parameters because you elevated yourself with your overlisted price into a different category of homes in which you're unattractive. And so by listing your house higher, you're actually comparing your house to better homes, and that your buyers aren't actually searching in those areas, whether it be price, community, things of that nature. If you're finding this video helpful, again, my name's Chris Madden with Christian Saunders Real Estate. Love it if you could like, subscribe, or follow for more real estate information here in Luzerne County. Last, certainly not least, another problem comes with overlisting your house is even if you are one of those lucky few that do find a buyer desperately enough willing to pay for that price, as if you're not doing a cash offer, most likely it's going to have to appraise. And your real estate agent gave you prices based off of comps, and that's going to come into play with an appraiser who has to comp the property out. So if you just created some fictional price, even if you did find a buyer, the job's not done, it still has to appraise. And while maybe 12 months ago, 16 months ago, we didn't hear too many problems with appraisers, now we're starting to hear houses not appraise. And so that's going to come into a huge factor that even if you can get that Hail Mary pass and get that buyer willing to overpay for that price, it still has to appraise. So if you're thinking of listing your home, that's why you need to find a skilled, competent real estate agent that's going to show you the data of why you should list your house at a certain price. Because of all those reasons we just went over, and those are just a few of them, It's extremely important. If you really want to get the most money for your house, that's why you're hiring an agent. That's why that agent gets paid to do what's best for you. They have a fiduciary responsibility to do best for you. And in showing you their comps and their strategy and why they're going to price your house at what they're suggesting you price your house at, there's reasons behind that. And you want to take careful consideration of who you choose when you decide to list your house, so you can hire someone competent enough to show you why they're doing what they're doing. Because you don't want to be one of those people that overlist their house and after 4 months has a 9% chance. So there you have it. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions about buying or selling a house, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact info is below. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.